Hey girl, hey! What's up, Chris? Hey, Crystal! Southern gal, how's it going? Alright, let's make some coffee. How's it going? Love you, mean it. Thanks for being here. It's good to see you. Hey, girl, hey! I'm making me some coffee, girl. Did you have a good Friday, girl? TGIF. I'm making me some coffee, girl. Did you have a good Friday, girl? TGIF. We made it to Friday. Cheers. With a little bit of love, and a little bit of light, and a little bit of positivity. I love you, mean it. Thanks for being here. Hey, Angie, how's it going? Hey, Janie. B! Brandy, I love you. I love you, mean it. I hope you're doing good. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Kathy. So, Delilah, tonight I'm going to be making some tacos. But y'all know I'm on the plant-based diet type stuff. So, I'm using a plant-based ground beef that I've never used. The Gunkles have had it. They said it's good. So, hey, girl, hey. Good to see you. Bailey, love you, man. Thanks for being here. Alright, I gotta strain my tea up first because we're out of tea. So, I have already steeped it. That was the word I was looking for. We go through, normally around this house, it's like a gallon of tea a day. It's kind of par for the course. Oh, Cyril, you know it. Hey, So Crafty Sam, how are you, love? Good to see you. Oh, honey, we in the South. Sweet tea, baby. We don't do that unsweet stuff. That's a negative. This is the one way that I do get my shit. This, because I'll drink a glass of tea, but now I limit myself to one glass. I'm only allowed to have one glass of tea. And I'm only allowed to have 1 to 2 cups of coffee. So, hey, girl, hey. It's so good to see you all tonight. Happy Friday. We have made it through a week, girl. It has been a long week. But we have survived it, honey. What it is, baby. Yes, we don't do dirt water. Alright. Now, do y'all remember the trick I told you about your tea bags? Do not throw your tea bag away. If you make tea in your home, doesn't matter whether it's you're going to make sweet tea or not. When you get this tea bag, Leave it in there with what little bit of water's left there in the bottom and let it sit there, okay? Let it cool down and soak up the rest of what little bit of water's there in the bottom, and it'll kind of swell there in the bottom of the pot, okay? Then take that and stick the whole tea bag into your plant, one of your like potted plants. Your plants will love the caffeine, and it will make them that soil just as rich as can be. And what happens is your soil becomes so rich, it'll start producing its own mushrooms, which means it's producing its own great soil, and that plant will just continue to grow and grow and grow. That's what I have done to my peace little lily that I got from my sister 5 years ago. That was 3 leaves, and is now a full pot of peace lily, because it was the only thing that I had from my daddy's funeral. So, yeah, just a little tip. Now look, if you haven't haven't purchased your kitchen boa, make sure that you jump on them while I got them, which is not like I'm gonna run out anytime soon. There are over 90 fabrics to choose from, and you can do a custom or you can do the standard. Completely up to you. You do just smooth. No, don't open the tea bag. Take it in there while it's still damp and once it's cooled off, while it's still wet, take it in there and drop it. The soil and the plant around it will soak up the moisture out of it. Once it's completely dried up, take that tea bag and tear it open and let the tea grounds just fall as they may. Now, if you're fine with leaving them sitting, which I normally do, I let them sit and start to decompose. Because after a while with that tea bag sitting in the bottom, that tea bag stuff, it just kind of disintegrates. And the tea bag, the ground's starting to fall out anyways. And then just to get that bigger hunk out a little bit faster, I'll shake the rest out. Works fantabulous. You could do it, same thing with your coffee grounds and like your outdoor plants. If you've got enough coffee grounds and stuff, girl, throw them out there around your plants in your garden and stuff too. Works wonders. Works wonders. And you know, if you got spoiled milk, don't pour your spoiled milk out down the drain. Take your spoiled milk, and if you got vegetable plants, go pour it out around your vegetable plants. Does wonders for the soil and the vegetable plants too. FYI. IJS, I'm just saying. Tips from Fami. Alright, I'm going to let this cool, and once it finishes cooling, I'll throw it in the Frigidaire. I don't put it in the Frigidaire hot because I don't want it to. Eggshells work wonders. Yes. Cheryl S. on the spoiled milk. Yes. Especially tomato plants. Works wonders with tomato plants. It'll make the tomatoes brighter and richer and like juicier in taste. My Meemaw swore by that. My Meemaw and my nanny, because they both had gardens, and my Meemaw, she was an old farmhand because they grew up on a farm. And so nothing went to waste. She said everything was reused in some way, shape, fashion, or form. You didn't let anything go to waste. And so I picked up and learned all those little tricks and tips over the years. I need help with a 5-year lemon tree. Next has had fruit. No, like it hasn't had fruit is what you're saying? Never had fruit. Never had fruit. Got you. Look, I have to look up some of her stuff. Let's do some research on some fruit trees. I'm here for it. You know who else is really good with plants and like trees and all that kind of stuff? Gunkle Nene. He's a whiz. That's who I go to. I'm like, hey, I got this one and it's doing this and I can't figure it out. Oh, just put a little bit of this in it. I'm like, Hey, girl, hey. I love you, mean it. Thanks for being here. All right, look. Tap the screen, share live. 500, 500. Free coffee mug giveaway for likes and shares. If we do the top 2 goals, first one I'm pinning, I do a prize top gifter. It's sitting on the counter back there. Volume 1 of my cookbook and the egg thing, because the first one didn't make it out to the first person this week. I checked the tracking number. It ain't made it there yet. So if I do this one, then I can do the egg thing next week. No big deal. Hey, girl, hey! Alright, let me get a little another sip of this coffee. Now, I'm going to grab my cutting board out. I'm going to get my peppers and my onions out. And I'm going to saute down peppers and onions first. And then I'll do my plant-based meat. Hey, girl, hey! How's it going? It's good to see you. Oh, love you, mean it. Somebody must have escorted Marcus. I don't know. I didn't see the comment. I don't know. Hey, girl, hey. So I am going to have, we're going to make plant-based tacos tonight. Woot woot. Look, my mom's is good. They handle it. Let me get an onion from over here. I got a fresh bag of onion. You know what? I got a purple onion. We could do purple and yellow onion. Why not? I love onion. Hey, girl, hey. How's it going? It's good to see you tonight. I love you. I mean it. All right, look. Let's chat about my videos when they come across your feed. Y'all, please make sure you're watching them all the way through. You want me to know how I know it that that's not happening? Because you can look at the analytics and it says that only 9% of the people watch 90% of my videos all the way through. So I would really appreciate it if y'all would watch them all. When they show up on your FYP and start from the bottom up and like, share, and comment and tap like all crazy. Hey, girl, hey. Sunshine. Love and hugs and prayers, my sweet friend. Oh, honey, them chicken strips are fantabulous. Fantabulous. I love those. Those are definitely like a keep around. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna always keep those around. Same thing with the chickens. You know what I mean? Shell Turner. But see, here's the thing. When you just go over to my page and you watch them, those don't count. When you're watching the FYP and it shows up and you do it, that's when it counts. So that's why it's important to share my stuff to your FYP so you see it. See what I mean, Jelly Bean? That's why I say whenever you click the share and the little copy link circle. That way it puts it on your FYP. Alright, look. It says to start a flash goal. We've got our regular goal going towards our top gifter prize. But it says to start a flash goal. Sharon, thank you, thank you. Let's see what kind of flash goal it wants it to start. $40 people to send that little thingy right there. 40 different people. Hey, girl, hey! our goal. Whoop, whoop. Now, get it. Get it. Alright, I have to ask y'all something. I know y'all have seen it on your feed. Have y'all seen that Horses in the Stable song and that dance they do with that thing? Have y'all seen it? I think I need to pick that one up. It tickles me too. I think it is funny as all get out. All right, 5 people who have not sent one that could possibly send one. He says, and I roll every time he does it. Hey girl, hey! That one looked a little raunch. You know what? Those feel a little soft. I had a feeling that was the case. That's why I got the new bag out. We gonna go with the new bag. Oh, yeah. So Huxley has become very, very affectionate. Now that we know kind of where he falls and know that we have to talk to him and kind of deal with him on like an 18-month-old level. And you learn better how to kind of communicate with him and kind of on his level. So now that we have that information, he's like opening up. He's changing a lot. He's growing and like you can see the lights are like going off. And he's become very affectionate. Extremely affectionate to his people. So Gunkle Jojo and Gunkle Nene are his people. But he's got a bond with Gunkle Nene. There is a bond between him and Gunkle Nene, like his bond with me. So, just like Rue has a bond with Gunkle Joe, like she has with Daddy, Nene and myself have the bond with Huxley. So, it's really, really sweet to see, like he latched onto him today, like reached out for him when he came over to the golf cart, and was like, you're going to hold me, and I'm going to love on you, and it was the sweetest thing ever. Hey girl, hey! And the biggest thing with Huxley is he's nonverbal. So he talks in his own way. You know what I mean? But it's not verbal communication. So when he reaches for you and pulls you in and sniffs on you and rubs against you like a little cat would, that's his affection. That's him telling you, I love you, I'm safe with you, thank you for loving on me, thank you for being here for me. That's his affection, that's his communication. So you have to take it when you get it, because he don't give it out often. But it is beautiful to see. Hey girl, hey! One more. Can we do one more? It won't let me pin it. Yay! We achieved the flag. flash goal. What's up? All right. So now we're back to our top gifter goals. And we have 2 of those. Once we meet them, we'll have the prize is already on the back counter. You already know what it is. What's up for grabs? And it is volume 1 of my cookbook, and because that's where my egg bite recipe's at, and the actual egg bite maker. And of course, it's never a requirement. Even if you're here and you're tapping and sharing the live, doesn't cost you a dime. And I do a random coffee mug giveaway if we meet the 500 and 500. Hey, girl, hey! All right, let me get my pan out before I get too far cutting. So I'm going to saute my peppers and my onions down first, okay? That's what I'm working on so far. Other than the fact that I made tea. And I will just kind of quarter these out. Because they're not very big, quartered. That's like pretty good size, you know what I mean? So Kathleen, there's a trick to cutting onions so that you don't cry. And I will show you that trick in just a second when I cut this onion. I have not cried cutting an onion in a long time. So that little knife sharpener came with another knife set that I had gotten, and I held on to it by La Dish. But I just held on to it because it's a good little sharpener. These are supposed to be seedless, but sometimes they have a little seed in them. Oh, and it works wonders. That's why I held on to it too. I love that thing. Hey, love bugs. Good to see you tonight. Thanks for joining in. We are doing meatless tacos, basically. So, the meat, per se, that I'm using is a plant-based ground beef. I know it sounds weird, but I promise you, everything that I have had of this plant-based stuff has been fantastic. So, I'm ready to try this one. I have changed up my diet tremendously because of my health issues. We're all basically eating from this diet. Other than Huxley, he has his own little stuff. But, that being said now, I did get him to eat the plant-based chicken nuggets. And he likes them. So, that means that I'm getting more plant and protein into his system, which is wonderful. And he has started eating fish sticks for me. And he is eating chicken, like chicken fries for me. So, that's a positive. That's a positive. So, needless to say, we'll all benefit from it. Of course, Rue eats anything. She don't care. I'm not so sure if it bit her, she wouldn't bite it back. Like, literally, she's Mikey. Which is wonderful. It's wonderful. Which is wonderful. It's wonderful to have one at least that is eating absolutely anything and everything. And, like, she takes her vitamins and, you know, like, no problems. Am I getting vitamins in Huxley? Girl, if I can get whatever I can get in him food-wise. Because you ain't getting nothing extra in him. Alright, now when I say I'm plant-based, I'm literally plant-based everything, down to my butter. So let me give you a little plant-based butter. Now, I grew up with this brand, you know, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get in trouble. But I used to have a really hard time, and I still do, unless I really focus on calling this out. I normally forget the R when in the midst of talking about. I normally forget the R when in the midst of talking about it and call it out, so I never call it out. I go back to my doctor the 31st. The 31st. I can't, they should have never called the company that. That was not a good idea. That was not a good idea. Somebody, that should have gone back through testing a couple of times. I'm not using the 10-inch springform pan tonight. But I am using the 12-inch frying pan. You know, 12 inches a frying pan. Just in case any of you ladies or gentlemen have been lied to. Size comparisons here. Amanda, it sounds like I'm making spicy tacos, ain't it? Have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's so good to see y'all tonight and hang out with y'all tonight. Back in the kitchen. Hey, love bugs. Now, next week, I'm really excited to go back to the doctor next week, too, so they'll get my anxiety med fixed. Because it is now like, yeah. I set up this morning at 3 a.m. responding to comments. Staring at the ceiling, responding to comments. Like, I am not sleeping. And I know it's just my anxiety because I'm afraid I'm going to have a night terror if I go to sleep. That's what it is. I've already figured it out. They got to figure that out. You know? They got to figure that out. But I have constantly messaged with my doctor, so he knows what's up. That's why he's weaned me down off the other one and all that other good stuff. Like, I'm on top of it, but... What is a night terror? Okay, so I am PTSD, severe anxiety and depression. My PTSD comes from a lot of traumatic things that I went through in my past. And those things come back to me in night terror form, in like a nightmare form, but they're so bad that I wake up heart racing, sweating, screaming when I awake, and then I can't go back to sleep and I wake up the house. So that's not a good thing. Not a good thing. So we gotta fix that. So that's why I'm not sleeping. Now I had not had them in years, and they started me on one of the medicines to help with my anxiety, and that first one triggered them to come back, and they haven't gone away. So but guess what? Guess what I started back doing today, which will help me tremendously too. Because if the more that I'm able to get up and get out and do things back in my regular schedule will help me as well. So I went back to cleaning today. Because I clean houses throughout the community. So I went back to cleaning today. And so that helped me to step away and take a break and do something productive outside of this and get back to my regular schedule to where I feel like I'm working my other jobs and contributing too. And so that helped tremendously today to be able to get that. And like, I'm behind on cleaning. So like, for instance, today I literally did one room, top to bottom, like dust, window sills, take everything off the counter, take everything off the window sills, take the stove apart, clean everything, like clean fronts of cabinets and handles, like everything got cleaned, floor and everything. So I did nothing but the one room today. And it took me, I don't know, I think I was there like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, it's clean. And I'll have to space it out to get caught up, but I'll get it done. You know what I mean? And they're fine with it because they know it's going to get done, you know? It's the Gunkles. Ask Uncle Joe how clean his kitchen is. Alright, I melted my butter down, but I don't want it to burn my butter. So I'm going to cut the eye off back there and leave my melted butter. And we're just going to start chunking stuff in there. So that's overdoing it. What is the biggest concern is not overstretching myself. That's why I only did one room as well. Now, I could have stayed there and continued to clean for a couple of hours and knocked out a couple of rooms. But like I told the Gunkles, and like they are fine with and understand, I don't want to overdo it either. So I'm going to pace myself back into it. You know what I mean? Plus, I got a lot of catch up to do. You know what I mean? Because I do all the deep stuff. Like, I'm going to climb up there and wipe off everything and get down on my hands and knees and wipe your floorboards and your shoe mold and... Hey, girl, hey! Stealing some spotlight, Laurie. Good. I am so glad y'all are home. Love you, mean it. Love you guys, both of you. Now, these are sweet peppers, FYI. So, these are like mini sweets. Nothing fancy. But I do love them. I even cut them up and put them in my salad. So, tonight I am making plant-based tacos. So, I have a plant-based ground beef that I'm going to be using. It's basically like a meatless taco. Up and down the boulevard. Ooh, Jen, I will look for it. So let me get these cut up, and then I will pull my ground beef out, my fake ground beef out to show you. Hey girl, hey! Happy hippie. That was for the EU, not for us. Oh, thanks for the rose. I made a video right before live to tell you about it. To fill you in that I would still be back doing my thing. So I have the plant-based hamburger patties pre-made. I have sea ground beef. It's not really meat, it's really plants. Because I'm pretty much carrying a plant-based diet for the most part. Daddy has two. Because, thanks for the gifts, guys. Daddy has two. That's why he's losing so much weight, too. Like, he's dropping it. Like, no tomorrow dropping it. Y'all ain't seen Daddy in a hot minute, but we're from an extra large shirt down to a large, and that even looks baggy. He could probably go to a medium. He's down playing cards tonight, but if he pops in before the live is up, and if you have to really see, like really get him like head on and look at it, you're like, holy crud. All right, so let me tell you the trick about the onion to keep it from. Hey Sandra, how are you, love? Good to see you. So you got the root, okay, and then you got the top on every onion. You got a little root and you got the top. Do not ever cut from the root. As long as that root is intact, you will not have sweaty eyes. I have lost a lot of weight too. Yes, I went from 154 down to 136, and then I'm back up to a like 142 to 45ish. It just kind of fluctuates right in there, which is fine. But I'm having to force feed still, too. Like, I have no appetite. So, I force myself to eat. And what we're eating is very, very plant-based. It's very, you know. It's not like we're not eating greasy food and stuff. So, like, we're literally, like, staying very lean. It's not bad, not a bad thing at all. All right, so see? No tears. And I'll do it with the yellow onion when I cut it too. Does not affect you any in the least. As long as you leave that root on the bottom. But I'm telling you, if you cut that root off the bottom, that's all she wrote. You gonna have them sweaty eyes. So, like, we can have regular meat if we wanted to, but we are both at a point that when we eat regular meat, our tummies get tore up. Like literally, like upset stomach. Bad. So, you know, it's like, well, I guess we'll stick with the plant-based stuff. So when we want a burger, there's my burger. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And same thing with like chicken. It's called chick, like CHIK, and then the letter N. But it's chicken. It's plant-based, and it looks like a fried chicken patty. It's breaded and all. That's what it looks like. But it's vegetable. It's all plant-based. It tastes just like chicken, but it's not. You can do veggie burgers too, yeah. See? Okay, yellow onion, root. It smells fantastic. Yes, and see, I used to wake up in the morning and my tummy would be cramping and stuff. And, like, I'd have to go boo-boo in the morning, and I'd cramp, and, like, I'd have upset stomach, and it didn't seem like stuff would sit right. Ever since I started this plant-based diet, I don't have those issues anymore. Period. I don't have them. I don't have sour stomach at all anymore. So, I'm kind of like at a point where at this point, pretty much all we're eating is plant-based. Like snacks and stuff, I don't buy. I buy, if I'm gonna buy chocolate, it's 80. It's at least 80 to 90% dark, like cocoa, dark, like 80 to 90% cocoa, dark chocolate. And I do, like, that's all I eat. Or I do the sugar-free stuff. I don't eat any of the other stuff anymore. Carrot. So the thing is, too, like with the kids, Rue could care less. She eats everything. She don't care. Huxley is the only one that has his specific foods that he eats anyways. So that's all he's eating is his foods. So... And I've even got him kind of turned on to the plant-based chicken nuggets, which is wonderful. And I now have him eating fish sticks, so that's getting some iron in his system. And I have him eating chicken as well, like chicken tenders. He likes the chicken fries, but girl, I don't care. That's fine. If that's what you'll eat, that's what I'll get. So I'm getting other stuff in him that I wasn't able to get into him before. So what snacks do I eat? Dried veggies. I made dried cucumber. Like I have a dehydrator. So I made cucumber chips. I made tomato chips. Now I use these over salads and on sandwiches and stuff too. But I'll snack on this stuff. Raw, unsalted nuts and like Brussels sprouts that are dried peppers. That's like these peppers, dried. Dried okra. Oh my gosh, I love dried okra. Have y'all ever had dried okra? So when I want something crunchy, Delilah, actually no, because we're not eating that much. My grocery bill is less now. Now, the days that I have to go and get like paper goods, that's when it's high. But that's always been. So I'll take the cut in the grocery bill too. You can find these at the Wally World. So I love those. Like, these are one of my favorite snacks to sit and eat. I have dry green beans. And then when I want something sweet, these are yogurt flavored blueberries. So it's got little speckles of blueberry in it. And it has a freeze-dried blueberry on the inside. Those are good. And then I have the raspberry ones. And I have the strawberry ones. And that's like our sweet. And I keep lots of yogurt on hand. We eat lots of yogurt. Lots of yogurt. And I do the zero sugar yogurt. And we eat lots of yogurt. And I've got like granola. And I'll do granola in my yogurt. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you about this one granola that I found. Alright. I have to have a little bit more calorie intake because I'm force feeding. So I needed something to kind of force feed myself some extra calories. This gives me extra calories, but it does not have but 25 milligrams of sodium per helping. 3/4 of a cup is a helping, and I don't use anywhere near that in my yogurt. But this one is strawberries and bananas. This one is really, really good. I'm loving this one. But I'll do this, and then I'll still cut up fresh banana and fresh strawberry as well from time to time, if I have the... Yes, at the Wally World. Because Wally World's the only place we really have to go. Hey, girl, hey! Jen, I'm really digging them. I'm really digging them. Hey, love bugs. It's so good to see you. I'm glad to be back in the kitchen with you tonight. Make sure you're tapping the screen, sharing the live. 500K likes, 500 shares. I do a random coffee mug giveaway. I do it again at 1,000,000 and 1,000 likes and shares. Also, of course, we have our pin goal. If we meet this one and the 2 pin goals, if we meet them, top gifter will receive volume 1 of my cookbook with my egg bite recipe in it and the egg bite maker. Hey, girl, hey! I decided to go ahead and cut up the rest of those peppers. Because there's a good little mini in there, but by the time we make 1 or 2 tacos, they're going to be gone. So, may as well, then that way we've got it for the extra backup for tomorrow. Evening, too. Thank you, thank you. Look, I made this. I make them custom. You can order through my website, hotmessfami.com. Be you, baby, be you. So this one's available through the custom boa option. I have over 90 fabrics to choose from, and I do the standard, which comes with the Love You Mean It towel on it, or you can do a custom with a plain towel or whatever you want on the towel. Right down to family photos and like grandma's recipe cards. Send me a picture and I can print them on it. So, Hot Mess Fami, my name here, Hot Mess Fami. Hi, love bugs. Of course, it's in my you-know-what up there, too. Just follow the arrows. The arrows. You know what I mean? Janie, presto. Hi, Janie, presto. Hi, Rob. Good to see you. Now I've done I've got Highland Cow. I've done a fish already for somebody, like a bass jumping out the water. I've already done a couple photos for people. I've had a couple people reach out about the recipe cards to do it for multiple family members so they can order, for Christmas time. Go ahead and do it for Christmas for everybody. And I'm trying to get those orders started now so I make sure I get them done in time. Hey, love bugs. So good to see you tonight. Thanks for joining, hanging out, being part. Velvet, they run 26 to 32 depending on which fabric you choose for the standard. That's the one with the Love You Mean It towel on it. For the custom, they run 41. And if you scrolling through the fabrics and you're like, I don't really see a fabric that I wanted like a cardinal. Well, I don't have a cardinal fabric. But you could find another fabric that a cardinal would be pretty with, and we can do you a cardinal on the towel by doing the custom boa. I gotta have a piece of this orange. Cause it's so good. This would be the custom. This would run you 41. Wendy, they were for the UK, not for us. I have all kinds of Disney over there. Alright, we're going to slice down this onion, and then I'm going to chop it, not chop it, but kind of slice it back down in half again. Hey, girl, hey! Now, of course, when we get halfway through 250 and 250, which we've met that one, I'll sing you a song. When we make it to 500, I'll sing you another one, all right? So, we're at 148 and 292. Oh, Brittany, I'm so glad. Which volume did you get? Did you get 1, 2, 3, or 4? Don't forget, number 5 and 6 are in the works. Oh, good night, love. I sure will. I thank you. All right, so we'll do some yellow onion in here. I don't know why they call that yellow onion. That's a white onion, but okay, whatever. I ain't gonna argue with you, if you say so. I was watching this, okay, story time. I was watching this, okay, story time. I was watching this video earlier, and there was this really sweet guy and his girlfriend, and they were talking, and they were, the producer for the little show was saying, oh, it's so great, y'all look like a sweet couple, and she's like, we have so much in common, and, we just skip and frolic around everywhere, and when we come together, it's like magical, and they show them kind of hand in hand, skipping across the yard, and I'm like, I used to do that too. So then he proceeds, the interviewer says, so what was it like the first time you kissed? And she said, well, that hasn't happened yet because I am kind of being pushed into the fact that now since he wants to wait until we're married, that I wait until we're married. I was like, oh, that's what I said too. I said that too, that I was waiting until marriage. And then I came out. I said that too. And I did. I was not interested in doing anything with my girlfriends when I had them over the years. I was really not interested in doing anything with my wife when I had her either. But I did manage to have 2 children. Biologically. But after 5 times of that, I didn't do that no more neither. My daughter was conceived the first time and my son was conceived the 5th time. So that's kind of all she wrote on that. And to this day, there's a certain alcohol I don't drink. And the smell of it makes me want to yak. Now, y'all do with that what you want. Story time. If you didn't know, you know now. Girl, I will always be upfront and honest. All you got to do is ask. I am an open book. I do not mind talking. I have always been an open book. It's nothing new. I think it's gotten a little bit... I think I've gotten a little, maybe just a little more open. Oh, they gave us a puzzle piece. They said we ain't active enough in our live. That means we need to be liking and sharing it and tapping like crazy. Girl, I've always been an open book. Just ask. I don't mind telling you. Delilah, and look, and we ain't gonna talk about Josh. Girl, bye. I grew up that way too. I wasn't raised in the Duggar stuff. I was just raised Southern Baptist and Pentecostal. But we were told that from the get-go. Like, day one, as soon as you was old enough to understand, that's what we were told. That was constantly told to us. Delilah, girl. Oh no, I wasn't saying that. I'm just saying, and look, and then look at Josh. And look, and then look at Josh. I saw the one video of the girl in the church that the pastor made her stand up in front of the church because she was pregnant out of wedlock. Girl, I'd have slapped him. No, sir. Absolutely not. That, you don't, No. That is a no. No, absolutely not. That thing had me hot. Liz, that is so messed up. That is, I cannot, will not, would not stand for that. There's no way. Delilah, exactly. Hey, guys. Oh, Liz, I can only imagine. I would be too. Leanne, me too, girl. Teresa, probably more than a few. Alright, look, don't forget, if we meet this one and the next one, Top Gifter gets volume 1 of my cookbook and the egg maker. That has my egg maker recipe in it. Thank you, thank you. We need a Fami doll with my laugh. You pull the string and I laugh. Hey girl, hey! So you can have my laugh at any point in time throughout the day when you need it. I am making tacos tonight. Plant-based tacos. Plant-based. My accent throws a lot of my words off. I know that. And so sometimes I have to remember to slow down and speak a little clearer. Because, girl, I'm country and biscuits and gravy. You know, liquid biscuit over biscuit. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Don't forget, there's a lot of my sayings on my coffee mugs, too. Like IJS, I'm just saying. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I love you, mean it. Lord have mercy. Girl, ain't nobody seen my new swimsuit yet. Nobody has seen it. Daddy has seen it. I tried it on. Here. It's like a tankini. I was expecting it to have just a little more material to it. And not fit quite as snug. But honey, all the goodies have come out to play with this bathing suit. What other one? I thought you meant the one that I just got, that I was talking about today. I thought you meant the one that I just got, that I was talking about today. Oh, the C-string? I don't have one of those. So there's a C-string bikini. C-string bikini. The way that works, it has a piece of material like a pouch that gathers everything, and then it's just got a strap that runs up and around your butt cheek and down your butt crack and between your legs. And then it comes back to the pouch, but it's only around one side. So it's called a C-string, because it's like a letter C around your hip. Ain't no way. You know good and well if you were to squat or cough wrong and that string were to pop, all your goodies would be hanging out. Everybody will see your banana and your apples, girl. I was like, negatory. Tina! Going into volumes 5 and 6 will. Now, my current heart healthy and diabetic healthy cookbooks are volumes 2, 3, and 4. And those have lots and lots of low sodium, great, change protein over to tofu easy type meals. You know what I mean? Honey, talk about a wing and a prayer. I mean a wing and a prayer. Honey. Alright, this is just some black pepper. And I'm going to throw some blackened on there That's what I did on my dried vegetables. And we'll throw a little garlic powder in there as well. Because, you know, why not? That is onion. Where's my garlic? Oh, Lord. Hey, girl, hey. How's it going? So instead of actual ground beef, it's not real meat. We're like mostly plant-based diet at this point. Like, not eat much of anything else but plant-based. Hey, girl, hey! Come on, do your thing! Do your thing! Do your thing! It is 9:20. I got 10 more minutes and I got to take my meds, y'all. Them nighttime meds. Oh, doing pretty good, Victoria. I will still eat my salmon now. I have been able to maintain, the fish doesn't tear my stomach up. But, like, I tried to eat, like, a piece of chicken breast. It messed my tummy up. I tried to eat, like, chili from a hot dog with a little bit of chili on it. And I took 2 bites of it and it had me... Can't do it. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I can't do it. And that's me too. The more oil and grease it's got in it, the worse it does for me. I think it was a really good time to adjust. Look, all my stuff for like my gallbladder came back fine. Like all that looked fine. Girl, I'm aging. Gracefully, but I'm aging. I do lots of air frying. Lots of air frying. I have one of my cookbooks, volume 5, has air fryer recipes. Scott, I love venison. I grew up eating venison. Now, I have not had any venison, and probably, we got some about 3 years ago, and I was able to eat it. When I got it 3 years ago, I was able to eat it with no problems. But I haven't had any since then. Volume 5 and 6 are not out yet. I'm in the process of writing those. So once they go to the print company and they give me a date of arrival for them, then I'll list them for pre-sale. Hey girl, hey! Because the first batch always, like, I order the first batch, but by the time the first batch gets here, they're all gone, so I have to go ahead and order a second batch. So, that's why I do the pre-sale on them. In other words, when I release the pre-sale, you better get it. Unless you want to wait till the second round. Now, my bundles for volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4, I don't have but 10 of those left. There are only 10 bundles left. So if you don't get one of those bundles, you'll miss out on that. That gives you all 4 of the current cookbooks and only 10 bundles left. So if you don't get one of those bundles, you'll miss out on that. That gives you all 4 of the current cookbooks, and Slow Cooker Cookbook is volume 3. Soups is volume 4. Volume 2 is a good mix. It actually has 163 recipes in it. And volume 1 is a good beginner cookbook. Hey girl, hey! Baby, thank you, thank you. Mmm. It's down to the bottom. Like I'm almost tempted. I really don't need to. It's down to the bottom. Like I'm almost tempted. I really don't need to. I just need to drink the rest of that. A lot better than they were. Only thing I got is to get once my anxiety meds is fixed, I'll be good to go. It is not storming tonight, but I think it's a little overcast. Hi girl, hey, how are you? Thanks for joining, hanging in, hanging out, hanging on with me. All right, let me move this. And I'm going to get a bowl out to drop my onions and peppers into. And here in just a few minutes, once they saute down just a little bit more. And then, after I do that, I will, we'll cook down this ground beef, B-E-F. Beef. This plant-based ground beef. Hey, love bugs. The first time I saw the spelling of it, I was like, what is that? I gotta find one of my bowls. Hold on, I gotta find a bowl to put all these veggies in. Everything's gotten a little bit shifted around in order to make room for everything recently. We're going to pull out this set of Pyrex, because why not? Do you use your Pyrex, your old Pyrex? Do you have Pyrex? I love my old Pyrex. And I put mine to use. Hey girl, hey! I love you, I mean it. I appreciate you being here, hanging in, hanging out, hanging on. Alright, I'm going to leave the lid off of this and let this kind of, you know, finish sauteing and simmering on down some more. Once those onions starts to kind of caramelize and brown, then I will pull those from the pan, put them in one of the dishes, and put the lid on it. Then I will do my beef. Mary Williams. So I have collected a couple of pieces over the years. I've had a couple of my Fami's family that have sent me a couple of pieces. So I have a couple of random pieces. Uncle Joe has given me a piece. And so I use them regularly. They're very near and dear to my heart. So I use mine. It brings back memories. I've got one that reminds me of my Meemaw growing up. It's the yellow bowl, the yellow one. If you know the big yellow bowl with the white center. And that is one of my favorites. And then this is it has the tinted glass lid. Love it. Isn't that pretty? I love it. So it's a 2-piece set. So I have the smaller one and the larger one. Here's the larger one. And like the condition on these are fantastic. I hand wash all of them. I don't put them in the dishwasher. They're like my babies. The lid can act like a pie plate as well. Yes. Isn't that cool? I love it. Alright. I think we're getting there. I want them to brown out just a little bit. Alright. I think we're getting there. I want them to brown out just a little bit more. What's up, loves? Thanks, Christine. We're almost halfway through our first goal. If we make it through the first one and the second one, volume 1 of my cookbook signed and the egg bite maker will go to top gifter. If we make it through the first goal and the second one. Stay right there, honey. Honey. Alright, 250 and we crossed the halfway goal there. Alexa, pause. Alright, so let's do a little bit of I have gooseberry pink. I have one. It's the small one. Let's do hey, Emery! Look, that's one of my little cousins right there. Emery is. How about a little bit of? I'm trying to think of one that like comes to mind really, really quick, and nothing like I'm drawing a blank at the moment. Let's start with. Let's do. I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees. Quick drying in the summer breeze. After jumping in the Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you'd just left me alone. I was almost home. He said, oh man, you're gonna freeze to death. Let me drive you to the mission. He said, boy, if you left me alone, right now I'd be fishing. I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer's breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you'd just left me alone. I was almost home. Man, I wish you'd just left me alone. 'Cause I was almost home. There you go. Woo, it's been a while. Hot diggity dog. What's up, baby? Alright, just a little EVOO, okay? Don't need much. Just a little bit. And I'll give her just a smidge more, because I forgot. I got the big 12-inch pan, in case you forgot. Hey, loves. And I took my butter out and put it back up. I still need a tablespoon of this. Kristen Hatfield, I don't, but we could do like a towel. If you do like the custom one, we could do a towel. Girl, I know. I'm going to take that medicine. I promise I'm going to take it. I promise. Where's my... Oh, I got my other drink back here. We're good. Let me get it. Look. In the morning, I have to use the pink ones, and at the nighttime, I have to use the green box. Down the hatch. Okay. Done. Done. All right, I'm going to set this right here. That's out the way. Now we're going to do the beef. The beef. The biff. B-E-F. The biff. Let me heat my little pan up. Come on, booger. Come on, booger. All right. Yeah, it's the beef wannabe. It's the beef wannabe. Alexa, play 80s pop.
Here's Rediscover the 80s pop, including Madonna and Michael Jackson on Amazon Music.
I gave her an accent because I felt like she needed to be fancy. I wanted to feel like I had a British lady in my box up there. I love the UK accent. I just do. Alright, I'm going to show you what this looks like. It literally looks like beef, but it's not. It looks like beef, but it's really not. I actually think that the accent for over there is very it's almost kind of schmexy to me. It kind of makes my basement moist. If I'm honest. Hey girl, hey! What's up? You know, just being honest. Alright, I think that's kind of chopped down enough. And now we just gonna let it cook. Now, I haven't cooked this yet, so in a skillet for 5 to 7 minutes. Okay. We about to see, girl. We about to see. I'm gonna cook it up, and then I'm gonna put the seasoning on it, the water, just like I would taco meat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make it just like I would tacos for everything out. You know what I mean? It looks just like hamburger meat. Like it looks like ground beef. I'm here for it. British accent and a sea bikini swimsuit. Woo woo! British accent and a little British flag. Hey girl, hey! Yeah, Savannah, I saw that. Him and my Aunt Iris on the same day. And she loved her some Ozzy. I said, oh, look, she got to meet him. For real. For real, for real. You know, she up to hanging out. Liz, exactly. They waited in line together. They showed up at the gates at the same time. Alright, I gotta see something. I have to know. Now this has nothing on it, but I just want to know what it tastes like, okay? So that's what it looks like. It looks like ground beef. It looks like ground beef. It does not smell like ground beef. Y'all, it tastes like meat. Like no joke. It's plant-based beef. But it tastes like meat. It ain't warm enough yet, but it tastes like meat. For real. Now, that didn't have no seasoning on it, so by the time I season it up, it's going to taste just like taco. Like regular old ground beef. Oh, poor Gary. You seem miserable, my friend. We're praying for you. Love you, mean it. Oh, poor Gary. Troll be gone. Troll be gone. Bye, Gary. Here's a tissue for your issue. Bye. 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 See you, Gary. Deuces. Hopefully you'll find some happiness somewhere. But it's not greasy either. So that's the other thing. So see, there's no grease. Even with the little bit of butter and oil that I put in there, there is no grease. None at all. Hello, love my Frenchie. Welcome, welcome. I'm digging this. I have a feeling this is going to be a new favorite. All right. I got my taco seasoning. I got to get my water. Brown sugar baby yum yum. I got it from Wally World. I get everything from the Wally World. But from the frozen department. So I'm not, we're more plant-based diet basically at this point. For health reasons. So I know how much taco seasoning I like. And I know about how much beef this is, so beef this is. Hey girl, hey! Yum. Shell telling, yeah, show enough. I am making plant-based tacos. So it is plant-based beef. It is fake beef. We're living on a plant-based diet these days. Losing lots of weight. Donna, that was for the EU, not for us. The container I have my... Oh, these are those magnetic spice racks. They magnetize to the side of your Frigidaire. So these are available on my website, hotmessfami.com. This is a custom. So this would be the custom boa, or you could do the standard boa. The standard boa just says "Love You Mean It" on the towel. So that, somebody asked price-wise, like, what's it like? Okay, so that bag of meat is a 13 ounces, is the weight on that. So that's just a little over, that's like a small pack of ground beef that you would go and make for a family of 5. You know what I mean? 4 or 5. So this is like a small pack of meat, and this I think cost me like $5. What's up? I think that's very reasonable. Myself. She's not taco-ish enough. She needs a little bit more. I like to really smell the taco seasoning. You know what I mean? What's up, loves? And the thing is, that's a big old pack. You know what I mean? So, this is enough for us to eat on for a couple of meals, easy. You know what I mean? And if it's just you, then don't cook the whole pack. It's a Ziploc baggie. So you can just take out some of it, cook some of it, and then cook the rest of it later. You know what I mean? Or make it all and save it for multiple recipes. Heather, mama of two, no, it's not. They took me off of it. Like, I'm on a wean down dose currently. So, they'll start me on a new one next week when I go back to the doctor. And hopefully it'll work. The wean down dose, like, I can tell I'm coming off of it. Like, my anxiety's in full force. I have been mentally reliving a lot of my old trauma from past life. It's not enjoyable. So I need them to get this fixed. Hey, love bugs. All right. That's just rude. She'll go back to sleep. She ain't coming downstairs. I hear you. I'll restart your TV. That tastes just like taco meat. That tastes just like taco meat. That's crazy. That is crazy. This is the Gardein brand. It's plant-based beef. That is wild. I'm so confused. Like, my brain is saying that's not meat. But my mouth is saying, yes, that is meat. So it's like a complete confusion. I'm like, huh? Wait a minute. How does that taste like beef? That don't make no sense. Like, no sense at all. I don't get it. Like, the texture. The texture is even like beef. Well, all of my medicine, I'm coming off of that, my anxiety medicine. The anxiety medicine is what suppresses my appetite. And it's weaning out of my system, so my appetite is coming back some. I'm like, so I don't know. So hopefully the next one won't suppress my appetite. I don't know. That's all I'm thinking. I have lived with anxiety and depression my whole life, but it's never been as bad as it's been like the past year or two. It's gotten worse. And I've really tried to maintain without medicine, but now I'm at a point I can't. We've been eating so much plant-based stuff that, like, that's all I'm used to. Like, that's all I... It doesn't... Like, meat tastes funny to me. Like, Chris has literally gone down to, like, right at 200 pounds. Like, I'm not so sure he's not under 200 pounds. And he started at, like, 265, 270. So, like, we're dropping weight. Dropping it. I guess I'm going to put this in here. Hey, girl, hey! Now, I have got to figure out, I've been trying to figure out how to get a little bit more fat in my diet so that I don't lose my muscle tone and I can start gaining back some of my muscle tone. Because I have lost so much weight so fast that I wasn't able to get up and do. And now I'm finally able to kind of get up and do a little bit. Like today was the first day I went back to cleaning, like my daytime job. Today was the first day I went back to doing that. And I had to do like one room. You know what I mean? I couldn't do like the whole house like I normally would do. So it took me longer, but I did top to bottom clean it and it worked out really good. That also is going to help with my anxiety and my depression because I have to be able to kind of focus on something else. Alright. So there's that. I'm going to drop this in the oven too so it can cool. And that's our lunches and dinner for tomorrow. I had a salad for dinner tonight. Alright, my loves. We have not met our first goal, much less our second one yet. Okay? So, if we do it before the live is up, good and fine. If not, we'll carry it on to another night. Not the end of the world. What I am going to do is I'm going to set us a timer. I'm setting us a 15-minute timer because I want to be out of here by about 10:10, 10:15-ish so I can get a hot shower. And go back there and clean up that room because that is where I've been working, throwing stuff all day long. Yeah, time to get out of that. And get that cleaned up. So I'm going to set us a timer. $15 minutes on the timer. Favorite childhood memory. I have a feeling she's gone back to sleep. She's not making any noise now. Sometimes now she just wakes up and she'll holler out for a minute and then she crawls back in her bed and she goes back to sleep. But I'm not hearing her, like, moving around or anything. I'm going to check the top of the stairs just to see. Favorite childhood memory, though. My favorite childhood memories were our Christmases growing up. My dad and my mom always went overboard on Christmas and bought one big thing for me, my brother, and my sister that are both younger than me to share. Like, whether it was a trampoline that we all got out there and played on. We got one of the big trampolines one year for Christmas. One year, my dad and my mom bought a 2-seater go-kart. And so that was our Christmas present for all of us to enjoy together. One year, my dad built us a swing set out back. And so that was, you know what I mean? So, this bag right here is like a regular small pack of hamburger meat. And this is like $5. She's awake. She's not asleep. when you have to back down the stairwell. You're welcome. She said, thank you. I said, you're welcome. She's so funny. Thank you. She's a trip, y'all. Oh, 11 minutes and 45 seconds left. She's so funny. She talks like clear as day when she says what she says. But like sometimes she'll be talking to you, you don't know what she's talking about. And she's like, hey, the bubble, and it's just a top, it's jump. Okay, so Bubba was on top of something and jumped. That's what I got out of all of that. And sure enough, you'll go back like to his room and he's climbed on top of something and he's jumping off of it. So she talks. You just have to pay attention. She's a trip. She is a trip. Hey, girl, hey! Hey, Kararu, good to see you, love. It is wild that she looks as much, where did my name come from? Fami? Father and mommy all in one. Fami. It is wild that she looks like me, considering there is no blood DNA between us. Our surrogate and myself could pass as siblings. Like, we look that much alike. So I think that's why she looks so much like me. She really took after our surrogate. Like, she looks just like our surrogate. And so it looks like... it looks like she's mine. Even though biologically, she's my husband's. She's daddy's. I could technically... Let me do this. I was drying vegetables again. So my dehydrator stuff is in the... I'm not messing with that right now. Bump that. I might even wait. I might even wait and do my dishes in the morning. You know why? Because I can. Hey, girl, hey! About 9 more minutes left. 9 more minutes left. I sure did. I took my nighttime meds. I'm all good. I'm all good. Yeah, you have to be careful what you say around Rue because she repeats everything. Everything. I may have said a wordy dirty. She repeated it. She sure did. Hey, love! What's up, Dusty? I need to... Let me put this up. Oh, so let's talk about the wrap thing. I don't really do tortilla so much. So instead of tortilla, for our tacos, I'm using so y'all can see what we got going on here. So I'm using these. This is spinach. This is sun-dried tomato and basil. So these are the wraps. I even make our sandwiches and stuff during the day. Like, this is what we eat wraps. We don't really eat sandwich so much. And the only way that I will eat like a lettuce wrap is if it's the big romaine lettuce stalks, where you can get the nice, you know what I mean, good stiff piece of lettuce to hold all your stuff in. So these are the spinach and the sun-dried tomato are my favorite of the two. So, and these, the calorie count's 220. There is only 39 carbohydrates in this. 6 grams of protein. So I'm here for it. This. 6 grams of protein. So I'm here for it. Tacos, we just scoop out some of that bag salad and throw it on top. How you doing? Sodium count is 260. 260. Which is perfectly fine. What's up? So I am on hard healthy diet because of my cholesterol and such, and my blood pressure issues, and the fact that I have plaque buildup in my heart already, and so we're just trying to maintain it from getting any worse. And that being said, going on the plant-based diet gives me a full tick off of all that other greasy stuff that I don't need anyways. So I decided on the plant-based diet more than, I mean, he said that it would be good if I could do it, but I was like, yeah, we're going to do the plant-based diet. Now, the only fish that the only meat that I am eating is fish. So salmon and tuna are the two fishes that that are like my favorites, and I eat those. And I'll eat like shrimp. I haven't had any shrimp though in months, but I would eat shrimp. We got 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. Hey girl, hey! Now, I also love like mushrooms, which are a good source of protein. So like I eat mushrooms and like on everything. I can still have eggs. So I can boil an egg and eat boiled eggs for breakfast, and I have done that. So that's another source of protein. So I get my protein in one way, shape, fashion, or form. Whether it be through a little bit of meat or a little bit of egg or whatever. Of course, those wraps have that additional protein in it. I've got my fruits and veggies. I do lots of dried fruit and dried veggies, raw fruit, raw veggie. And I'm doing lots of yogurt too. So you can buy the protein yogurt, the one that has the extra protein, and the sugar-free. I do sugar-free yogurts too. Mushroom, mushroom and spinach with a little bit of feta cheese and an omelet. Honey. Yes! Yes, baby. All day long. Side-eye, you are going to love it. What do I eat when I'm out? When I'm out and about, 9 times out of 10, I just don't eat. If I do, I snack on something like I find dried Brussels sprouts and green beans and okra. This is actually one of my favorites. Like, I eat this one the most. These are dried okra. It's like eating tater chips. you get started and you can't eat just one. But it's a dried okra. So good. You find these over where you in my Wally World, they're over where the crackers and like the Cheez-Its and stuff are at. They're really good. Jules, on the okra, let me give you the deets. Serving size is about 3. Amount per serving, there's about 120 calories. There are 3 grams of fat. There are 0 grams of saturated fat. There are 0 grams of trans fat. There is 0 cholesterol. There is only 35 grams of milligrams of sodium. Total carbs is 21. Fiber is 6 grams. Total sugars is 1. And the protein value is 3 grams. Calcium is 8%, no iron, and 10% potassium. And these are like $3 for a container. Great little snack. They have the dried green beans. They have dried carrot sticks. They got all kinds of stuff. Raw, like the raw unsalted nuts, because I can't have the salt. And it's literally just the dried vegetable. That's it. There's no salt or anything on. They're not seasoned. It is a dried vegetable. That is it. So you taste, what does it taste like? It tastes like okra. The green bean, it tastes like a green bean. It don't have no salt or nothing on it. It's just a green bean. 22 seconds. 20 seconds, actually. 15 seconds. Here goes the 10-second countdown before we're out of here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Time is up. Time is up. Rue will eat it with me, but Huxley don't. I was hoping he would, because I was like, crunchy vegetable, yay. No. All right, my loves. I'm getting ready to get out of here for the evening. I appreciate you being here with me tonight. We did not meet any of our goals, so there's no prizes or anything like that tonight. Tomorrow, I will most likely over on do a little live. We'll see. I'll let you know for sure. I'll still do my content here throughout the day, of course. And then hopefully I'll keep you posted on how Sunday rolls with the horses and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully we'll get some footage of some of that stuff. So I love ya. I mean it. Hey Alexa, stop. So before I get out of here for the night, because I can, I'm gonna thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Good night, sweethearts. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweethearts. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, sweethearts. Good night. I love you. I mean it. Y'all have a fantabulous evening. I'll see you throughout the day tomorrow. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Until I see you again on the flip side. Onward and upward. Night, love bugs.